All right, hello everybody. Today is September 29, 2014. You made it through the weekend. It's another Monday. And today is the Monday Night Mastermind. And today we have David Williams, myself, and we have Jason Lockhart. Joshua has some business he has to take care of, so he's going to be, I don't know how to say the word, he's going to be pretty much tied up, so he's going to miss this particular webinar. And what we want to talk about today is something that's very, very basic that happened to me Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I wanted to bring it to the webinar because I know we have a lot of people that claim that they don't want to utilize paid traffic. And one of the biggest reasons is because the company that they're in really doesn't have a back end, so they really can't justify paid traffic. So they look to try to figure out how to market their business or market their opportunity or market their products and services using what we call free traffic methods. So I had experimented with a method that a guy had told me about a few days ago on Facebook, and it worked really well for me to gain Facebook friends that I can market back to at a later date. And it worked so well that I said, you know what, let me bring this to the Monday Night Mastermind because, like I said, I know we have a lot of people in our mastermind and just in this industry period that they prefer free marketing strategies. And so because that's what they prefer, we said we're going to try to work with them on that level and try to give them something that can show them how to boost up their friends list so they can have more people to market to from their direct Facebook page. So what I did was I added myself to like several BizOp groups or several MLM groups on Facebook. And then I went into the group and I just did a really, really basic post. I said, does anyone know of a program that is really hot right now? And I said, I want them to PM or private message me with the details. And so I did this on September 26th, so I believe that is Friday. Yeah, so I did it on September 26th. And so really, really fast, you can see the comments. I had people reaching out in this thread and reaching out to me, promoting their particular opportunity. And I think the key word is asking what is really hot right now. Because see, in this industry, you have people that have the mindset of they want to jump on whatever is new and current. And people talk about that as if it's a bad thing, but you have to really understand how the population thinks. iPhone puts a phone out every year, and every year you got people standing in line to get a new iPhone. And there's nothing wrong with their old phone, is that they just want a new phone because that's the new phone. You see this with phones, you see this with cars, you see this with shoes, you see this with a lot of items where people want something that's new. And the same way is that people want to be in the new MLM because they feel like if I can come into the new one while it's still building up, I can get a lot of people in it because it's new and nobody really knows about it. So by asking what program is really hot, I was able to get a lot of people to reply back to me about what program that they were representing and they felt as hot. And at the same time, they also PM'd me with a friend request. So between Friday and Sunday, I probably added about, let's say, 25 to 30 Facebook friends. And so then what I can do with those 25 to 30 Facebook friends is build a relationship with them by creating Facebook posts that have value. Also try to migrate them to the Monday Night Mastermind because we bring a lot of value to that group. Then it allows you to market to them without having to do something that you don't have to pay out on the front end using your money. And so this is a really, really good strategy to, one, build up your friends list, okay? And also to find, if you have a group based around what you're doing, to find people to bring into a group. Because, you know, once somebody's your friend, you automatically have the ability to add them into a group. And if you look at a lot of the very successful marketers on Facebook, they have really, really big friends lists. And one of the issues I had when I first came into the industry was that I literally had probably about 100 people on my Facebook fan page. I'm sorry, on my Facebook profile, because I really wasn't on Facebook like that. So there were people were telling me, well, you can just market to people on Facebook, you know, using your friends list. And that was back when you could do like sponsored posts. I was asking myself, how can I do that because I don't have any friends? And so you have to figure out a way to add friends to your Facebook page without getting banned. And the easiest way to do that is to have them to request to be your friend. Because if I would have tried to add 30 to 35 people between Friday and Sunday, I would have already been banned off Facebook for sending out too many friend requests. So you look at all these people, they all posted the opportunity, what they're in, and it just went all the way down into this long thread. Now I want you to understand something else about these kind of groups and about posting in these groups. In 2014, going into 2015, this is one of the most inefficient strategies to try to market your goods and services that ever has existed. Okay? This was taught to me when I first came into this industry in 2013, to go into all these groups and to promote my link. And this is the reason why so many links are banned on Facebook, because everybody does this. And so then the company's URL gets banned on Facebook. Then you got to buy a new URL and mask and redirect it just to promote your opportunity on Facebook. But people are taught this technique, and this is a very, very inefficient technique. The only time I would advise you to be in Facebook groups if you're utilizing this particular strategy, where you're asking people what particular program is hot, ask them to PM you, and they're going to PM you, they're going to friend request you, and you can add them to your friends list. I would not take it to go into all these groups and just promote your link the way people are promoting the link now. Because nobody goes into these groups looking for a new biz op. They just go into these groups just to promote. So you're not going in with people that are actually looking for an opportunity. Everybody's doing the same thing you're doing. But the reason why this is a very powerful technique, to not be disrespectful of the people that are promoting in these groups, but the majority of people that are promoting in these groups are not successful. The successful marketers don't try to get 100 Facebook groups and promote it to all those groups 20 times a day. Because it's really an inefficient way of marketing, because who in those groups is really looking for an opportunity? They're just looking to post their opportunity on the wall the same way you're doing it. So it's kind of like you're preaching to the choir. That's a really, really inefficient way. So when you see people posting in these groups, one thing you probably can believe or assume about them is that they're not really making a lot of money in their opportunity. So they're available to try to be persuaded to understand that you can provide value to them and show them how to make money in either their opportunity or show them why your opportunity may be better than the one they're currently in. So I wanted to bring this to the group to let you know that if you're the type of person where you feel like, I don't have paid money to do solo ads, I don't have paid money to do Facebook pay-per-click, I don't have paid money to do YouTube pay-per-click, you can use this particular strategy where you find a Facebook MLM group, work from home group, and you ask the person what particular program is hot right now, and ask them to PM you with the details. And then from there, you will see that your messenger will start to blow up, because you have all these people that are so enthusiastic about their company. They haven't been taught how to market properly. They haven't been taught that, you need to build value with people first. And you can contact them people and show them a better way. Essentially use the value that you have to bring as a funded proposal, and eventually they'll want to do what you're doing because they're going to see that you're successful at it and you have value to bring to the table. And so I want to bring this strategy to you because this is something you can do once a day, and it'll take 5 minutes. And just sit back and watch all the messages roll in. And it's similar to when you put an ad on Craigslist for a service, how that ad on Craigslist would just blow up within 24 hours. It's the same thing with Facebook. It's amazing how many people have not been taught how to market properly. And the fact that they have not been taught how to market properly is an opportunity for you to teach them how to market properly. But you have to learn how to market properly to put yourself in a position to bring value to the marketplace. So that was pretty much it, Jason. I don't know if you have anything you want to add to it.
Yeah, I don't have anything to add to that, David. Just wanted to make a note that we do have people online on the webinar, and we also have them on the phone. So if any of you all have any questions, you can add them here within the webinar chat, or you can also add them in the Facebook chat, because I'm checking either of them. But here's a question we have here for you, David, that I'm going to ask right now. How would you know when you are having success with the marketing strategy that you had talked about tonight?
Well, it depends on what your objective is. So before you start the marketing, your objective needs to be set forth. And then, like you said, you can determine whether or not you've been successful. So my objective for this was to add more friends to my friends list. Okay, and that was my objective. My objective was not to try to sell somebody into my program, was not to try to sell them a product or service. I wanted to add people to my friends list that are already in the industry just like me. So I was successful in that objective because between Friday and Saturday, I was able to get 30 to 35 people to request that I be their friend on Facebook. And that was something that I struggled with a lot because I didn't know how to make more Facebook friends. And all my Facebook friends that I had before I came into this industry were not interested at all in a biz op. They had no interest in it. So for me to try to market to them would have been a waste of time because it's not something they're interested in. And one of the things you're going to find out is that it's easier to bring somebody into your company that is already in this industry because they already believe in this industry, as opposed to bringing somebody that is not in this industry, that's skeptical and that's cynical. So the easiest thing to do is to bring somebody and to develop a relationship with somebody that is already promoting a home-based business opportunity or an MLM or a network marketing opportunity. So my objective was to add more friends to my friends list. I was successful in that objective. And like I said, by that objective, when you start learning how to bring value to people, you already have the people on your friends list in captivity that are going to see your post. You can also add them to your fan page, continue to bring value, and over time, they will see you. It's very similar to the attraction marketing strategy, where they will see you as a go-to person in this particular industry because you already have a relationship with them. Instead of you just, cold marketing somebody that, hey, you should join my company.
Nice, nice. Now, the next question I have from the group is, if I don't have any money at all, how would I approach marketing on Facebook?
Okay. Do you have the ability to follow up with that question that you just asked? You have the ability to follow up?
Let me see. You could begin answering and I'll see if they'll.
Okay, they don't have any money because, they say they don't have any money. How can they start marketing on Facebook? That was the question.
Right.
Okay, I will answer that, and I'm going to have a follow-up question to that person to see if we can get back with them. If you don't have any money, first thing you can do is you can utilize the strategy that I just talked about today. Because it doesn't take money to utilize the strategy, it just takes time. And I've seen people build their business on Facebook with no money. It's just going to take you a lot of time. Because if you don't have the ability to do paid marketing, you have to have the ability to utilize a lot of time, a lot of what we call sweat equity into your business, into your marketing strategies. So you would literally have to try to say, well, let me contact 5 to 10 people a day and build that up. And then at the same time, you have to be learning a particular skill set or something that can bring value to the people to make yourself seem attractive to them. The biggest mistake a lot of people are making is they think that their opportunity is so great, it's going to sell itself. Mm-hmm. Okay, the network marketing and the MLM, this is not the dope game. So the product is not going to sell itself. People have to buy into who you are as a person, and they have to believe that you can take them from where they're at to where they want to go. That is irregardless of the product or service that you're promoting. And so a lot of people come into the industry and they don't know how to market properly, and they think, well, I just need to talk about the company. If you look at this particular thread, nobody's talking about their value. It's all about the program. And then when people email me, they message me through Facebook after they friended me, all they kept talking about was the program. It was never, let me show you how to do this. Let me show you how to overcome this challenge. It was never the value they're bringing. So if you don't have any money, the best thing to do is to figure out what can I do in this particular space that can help somebody that's already having an issue overcome that issue. And then once you position yourself as that person of value, you can utilize this free marketing strategy and connect with people on Facebook and then use that value and explain that value on your Facebook page. And people will see that and they'll start to be attracted to you.
Great. And actually, as a follow-up to that, the person also asks, what if they had $50 a week to market on their business, on their home business? And I just want to add before you answer that, David, is that Josh is going to do an in-depth PPC Facebook marketing course next week. So you need to be on this course. You need to be here next Monday, same time, so you can hear what Josh has to say about this information as well.
$50 a week, so that's what? That's $200 a month, right?
Right.
Okay, you can definitely, and Josh will be able to explain that to you next week. So you need to make sure you're going to be on next week's webinar. With $200 a month, you can cause a lot of noise on Facebook. Once you learn how to do set your ads up properly, with $200 a month, you can make a lot of noise on Facebook. Also, with $200 a month, you can consistently buy, let me see, 50, 80. You could probably buy 400 clicks a month of solo ads with $200 a month. Okay? You can also do Bing pay-per-click. You can also do YouTube pay-per-click. So that's a good sized budget to start off with at $200 a month for marketing. When the man said they had no money, I thought they meant like they got like $5 a month to start marketing with. Well, with $200 a month, that's a very, very good budget. You can definitely do Facebook pay-per-click. You can also do solo ads. You can also do Bing pay-per-click. You can also do YouTube pay-per-click. And the thing about that is that this is what I want you to understand. If you sit down with your $200 a month and you learn how to advertise successfully and get leads on Bing pay-per-click, or you learn how to successfully get leads on YouTube pay-per-click, once you learn how to do that consistently, successfully, you can position yourself as a person that is successful with low-budget marketing. And do you know how many people in the same position that you're in that need to learn how to do that? So now you can create a product or a webinar based around that, and you can attract people to you because you've learned how to do that. But that's what I really want to try to get you to understand, is that we want to educate you that you need to have something of value that you can bring to the marketplace. And I'm explaining to you what that value is. This is not like an ambiguous statement. You need to have a skill set or something that you can bring to the marketplace that can solve somebody's problem outside of your product or service that you're promoting. No, I'm not watching it. And that's how you're going to become attractive to other people. No,
okay. And he had mentioned here, he had talked about not having any money because he actually has some people on his team. And so that's what he's actually asked, about a lot. So he wanted to ask for, the people on his team, and then he was asking for himself.
Okay, let me add in. If he has people on his team and he doesn't have any money, especially in the solo ad space, he can do a co-op. And a lot of times, the more clicks you buy in the solo ad space, the cheaper the ad gets. So if everybody can, we understand cooperative economics is really the best way to go. When people start learning how to put their money together and move it in one direction, you can do a lot more if everybody's separate. So if you have people on your team that understand how to buy solo ads and understand how to deal with those type of vendors, you can approach a solo ad vendor and let them know, I have this much money to work with, but I have all these people that need it. If you develop a relationship with us, we can come back to you every month and buy this level of traffic. And they'll work with you because they want that steady money. So if you have a team, you can try to figure out what can that person bring to the table that feels like they don't have any money. Can they bring anything to the table? And allow them to get some kind of traffic running to their offers. Or like I said, if not, utilize a Facebook method, but understand the foundation of all your marketing needs to be that you're bringing value to the table that has nothing to do with your opportunity.
Okay. Now, the next question we have is, what if you're not good at marketing at all and you want to actually talk to people about your opportunity on Facebook or other social media platforms, but you don't want to come off as desperate or pushy? How would you answer that?
Okay. You got to stop thinking that you're not good at marketing. You got to start believing that you don't know now what you're going to know in the future. And you have to be willing to learn it. You can't be in this field, in this business field, if you don't want to learn marketing. This is the wrong industry for you. Okay, so that's just the reality of the situation. You're going to have to learn some level of marketing to be successful in this industry. What you can do is if your particular program that you're in doesn't have marketing training, you can go on Amazon, you can buy books from people like Dan Kennedy where they teach marketing. You can watch videos on YouTube where they teach marketing, and you can learn some basic marketing techniques. But we're going to reiterate again, in this particular space, the value that you bring needs to be how you can solve somebody's problem that has very little to do with your opportunity or your service. The mistake a lot of people make is what the person was referring to, is they're just always pitching their product or their service. And that's not people's problem. People's problem is not that they don't have a product or service. Okay? People's problem is not that they don't have a weight loss shake. That's not their problem. Okay? And so you have to really understand how this industry is set up. These programs that you're selling are not people's problems. Their problem is that they don't know how to do certain things that are going to support their business. So when you position yourself as a person that knows how to do that, then you will attract people to you because you know how to do that.
Exactly. And
yeah, see, we telling y'all tonight what they're not telling y'all in y'all companies.
Right.
This is what we telling y'all. They're not. So we all about giving you the real game because they're not telling you. They're just telling you here go some affiliate links and just go promote on Facebook. And they're not. And then you get exhausted and you drop out. But we telling y'all what you really, the real game that you really need to know and to understand about this business and understand about this industry.
Yes, and I'm gonna add on to that. I was actually asked that same question about 2 weeks ago from a person on my team, and they were saying that they aren't marketers, so they don't know how they're going to have success here. And I had to redirect their question and really challenge them to say, what is marketing? Really, all marketing is selling yourself and showing how you will solve an issue in the marketplace. Now, if you just look at it from what you are and what you do, because if you honestly look at it, you market yourself all the time. If you have a job, you had to sell yourself to the employer when you were at the interview. If you're in a relationship and you're a man, you had to sell yourself on the woman or on the female about why you are the best one for them. So we're always selling ourselves to a certain extent, and that is a form of marketing. But what we need to emphasize here in the network marketing and online space is that we need to lead with value and help to solve their problem. How do you do that? The first thing you need to do is listen to what they have to say. Listen to them and ask them questions about what are their issues, what are their problems, so you can find out what their problem is so you can become the problem solver. And then your opportunity will sell itself based on solving a problem. Okay? Next question we have is, how do you handle being PM'd all the time? Yeah, private messaged all the time over biz ops from other people. So how do you handle that, David?
Yeah, that's a good situation. I mean, you're in a good situation because you already attracting people to you. So that's a great situation because you don't have to utilize the strategy I had to utilize. You already got people coming to you. So there's something about you that's attracted to these people, on some level. So I would try to friend them, try to see if they would come, tell them to send you a friend request. And then even though they're pitching you, explain to them that, you're not really interested right now. You're good where you're at right now. But try to develop a relationship with that person because you understand by the way they're marketing, they don't know what they're doing. They have no idea. And a lot of people have been taught this bad style of marketing where you just hit people up through Facebook Messenger or pitch your company all over there. And so this is a great opportunity for you to show them a better way and to put them in a position to be successful. And then they will continue to be attracted to you because you've shown them a better way to do things. So that person is really in a good position because they have people coming to them as opposed to them having to go out and seek people out. So there's something about that person that's already attracting people to them, so they should try to capitalize on that as much as possible. I would try to get all those people on my friends list, add value to myself, and then you have this group of people that you can also add value to.
Awesome, awesome. And I just wanted to add on to that. I actually had somebody join me about a month ago from that same strategy where that I had did that you had talked about, David, is where I had people PM me. They had messaged me about their opportunity. And what I did, what other people do not do, I actually listened to what they had to say, looked at their opportunity, and I actually took a good look at it and then I analyzed it to see, okay, what is it that they're offering? How can I use this and find out what they're trying to sell me to see what are they really interested in? And so after I viewed what they had to offer, I actually talked to them and say, okay, so tell me more about what it is that you're offering and what it is that you do. And I would find out more about them. And I found out that what they were offering was not really what they were trying to do. They were really just in it for the money, not really what it was offering. And so I was able to show them, I was able to be the problem solver, as I had talked about earlier, I was able to find out what the real heart of the problem is or was, and then be the problem solver, and then they join me. And so that's what happens a lot here on social media is that, you know, yeah, people don't use it how it's supposed to be used because social media is what it is. It's social. So you hardly anybody comes on there to buy anything. They're on there to actually talk to others that they know. And so that's what you want to use it as. You want to be social on social media, not always try to sell stuff. And if you get to know who they are, talk to them about who they are, what they do, their offer, and then after all that, offer what you have to, whatever opportunity you're in, and offer that up after you look, taking an honest look at what they have to offer. Nine times out of ten, they'll be more open to it, and you might have a sale off of that, or they may know others in the industry that are that may be interested in what you have to offer. All right. So, last question here. Looking at all the social media platforms out there, how do you decide which ones to use and not get overwhelmed by all of the ones that are out there, like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, and so on and so forth? So, how do you choose one and not get overwhelmed, David?
Okay, that's real good. And that person that asked that question, they're on the edge of figuring out what's really going on in the environment. And we give that, if they keep thinking on that level, I give you another 3 to 6 months, and the whole game is going to be laid out in front of you. You're going to figure everything out because you're really on the edge of what's really going on. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to answer your question, but I'm not going to tell you what's really going on because you're right on the edge. I want you to discover that for yourself. But this is what you need to do. Pick one particular platform that you feel like you're comfortable with, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever, and learn that particular platform as well as possible and get success with that platform. So let's say you pick Facebook, and let's say you're able to build a team of 3 to 10 people on Facebook. Now you can position yourself as a person that knows how to do that, and you can give that value to other people that have no idea how to do that. They're just in Facebook groups pitching people all day. Or if you want to do the same thing on Pinterest. See what I'm saying? So you take one platform, you get very, very, very good at it. Then you go to the next platform, you get very, very good at that. And then now you have all these platforms under your belt in which you can bring somebody into your particular program and you can teach them how to be successful in a lot of different varieties, because some people hate Facebook, but they can do Pinterest. Or some people hate Pinterest, but they like Instagram. Like the youngest people under 25 years old, they killing it in the Instagram game. So if you bring somebody that's a lot younger, they may be more apt to jump on Instagram than they would be on Facebook. Because to me, Facebook right now is for people 30 and older. So I would take one particular space and ignore the rest of the spaces until I got very proficient at that space and I can get results. And then you can position yourself as a person that knows how to do that. Like, for example, I know a guy that he markets on Facebook all the time using free marketing strategies. He's a 6-figure earner doing that. Then he turned around and put out a product teaching other people how to do that. See what I'm saying? So then he attracts other people to him now because he has a product that can show you how to market on Facebook without doing upfront paid marketing. So don't get distracted by, you got to learn all these different strategies. But by you recognizing that that is what's going on, you're really starting to understand this game that we're actually in. You're starting to see it. And I want you to keep thinking on that level, because one day it's all going to just click for you, and you're going to start to, like dude in the Matrix started to see the whole world the way it really was. That's what you're going to start to see in a minute. You almost there. You're going to get there too.
Good answer, David. That's actually what I was going to talk about as well. I hear that a lot as well too. Uh, there are a lot of platforms out there, and you just want to choose the one that you're comfortable with. You want to pick one or two, master them, really get good at them so you can teach it back to others. And then that's going to help you build up your own following. And then that's when you could move to the other platforms. But you want to master one, then move to the others. And so that was actually all the questions we had tonight. And if there are any others, you can ask them now. But as I open that up, I just want to let you know that we do this every Monday night, same time. All you have to do is register on our page, Monday Night Mastermind. And so we are here to help you because we have been where you are. We've been in this for years, and we've been through the ups and downs of the industry, and we are here to help you. The whole purpose of us having this mastermind is for us to give you honest feedback on what we have learned from our own personal experiences, what has helped us to succeed, and we want to impart that on you and help you to get unstuck from wherever you are and to help you to start to see results and have success in this online world because all three of us are out of the 9 to 5 grind and we want to help to get you out of the 9 to 5 grind too. But the only way we can do that is if you come here, ask questions, so we can help you get unstuck. So if there aren't any other questions, David, I'm going to toss it over to you to see if you have anything else before I close it out.
Yeah, I just want to tell everybody, just stay positive. Understand, it can be rough out there. It was the same way for me when I first came into this industry because I didn't understand anything that was going on because I came out of the brick and mortar space. Stay positive, add value to yourself, and by that I mean is that learn a particular skill set. Whether you're going to be a great public speaker, whether you're going to master Facebook pay-per-click, whether you're going to master YouTube, pick a particular skill set and become very good at that, and that's the value you can bring to the marketplace, and then you start to attract people based on that same value. Don't just take your affiliate link and just spread it all over the internet because that does not work.
Awesome, David. Well, we'd like to thank all of you all that joined us tonight, and we hope to see all of you all next week. And we want to help you. So ask questions, and if you have anything, post them up in the Facebook group because we're here to help you. So we hope to see all of you all next Monday, same bat time, same bat channel. Have a good night and a great week.